Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Concert Junkies, Rob and John. Oh yeah.
And we're live.
What's up, brother?
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Wes. Well, that's my name, but my artist name is Lies Wes. I'm a alternative indie artist from Asheville, North Carolina, man. Just bump and grind.
So how'd you get your name?
Yeah.
So how'd you get your name?
Of course, Wes is my middle name. I'm Franklin. I guess a lot of family members portray that I've been a shitty person before, and I'm a liar. And it's kind of fell into place, like Lies Wes. So far the fans is kind of feeling it. It's hard to like me. I'm still building a music group, and I'm trying to let the members know that we're still a team just because it's got my name in it, which I'm not the only band with their name in it, but a lot of guys didn't like it. But yeah, I like it. It's definitely a new turn to the chapter that I'm building. So I love it.
So who got you into music in general?
Man, to be honest with you, I didn't even want to play music. It all started I have to thank a man called Mr. Nolan at a middle school I went to called Inca Middle. And he started this class for troubled kids that didn't want to pay attention in school. And it was you played music all the time. It was like a class, an hour, of the semester or whatever. It was half the year. But man, I've been playing ever since then, man. Just done the school, talent show and all that. Of course, I'm married and I got kids. I fell out of the groove. And I met a buddy of mine, Nathan Jones, back in 2017. We was just jamming out back in the building. It's man, we'll down, make something of this. But yeah, I'm planning on my life, but seriously, 4 or 5 years, seriously. Yeah, it's been fun.
So what would you like to leave as your legacy?
If I left a legacy,
Yep.
I would just want to be inspirational to people, especially. It's hard to put me up in the happy chapter of fans or sorry, not fans, but in a musical aspect. I'm known for my sad ass lyrics. It wouldn't matter if I had $1 million in my pocket. It's always about sadness and death and depression and I guess just to leave a mark. Hey man, he gave it all he had while he had time to do it. So that's about all I can say. Do the best I can, get it to the people, and hopefully they'll just remember who I am. Just remember me. That's my legacy. I just want people to remember who I am.
Do you think sad songs sell better than happy?
Man, that's a hard question. I still got a good buddy of mine. I don't go over there much. Adam Lunsford, my old drummer. He liked the music and all that. Nothing bad to say about him, but he always said, "Man, we should play something happier." Man, it's so hard for me to write happy music. So to say that sad would be better than happy, no, I can't say that. But I can't say happy music's better than sad. It's probably, me personally, it's 50-50. But I like a good sad job. It all depends on what the lyrics are saying as well. Good question.
So is your writing process, is it everything that has happened to you, or is it other stories that were told to you? or everyday
Nine
life?
out of 10 of these tracks that I've written is probably happened to me, or it's a feeling that I have towards something that might have happened to me at a certain point in time. Like there's a new track that I'm releasing here soon, which is a pretty big deal to a pretty big company. It's called Never Fall. It's about my wife, of course. Everything's not always about my wife, but I can resonate this one to her. But yeah, I mean, 9 times out of 10, it's either happened or it's the way I feel. Maybe at the moment when I start maybe writing the music for it first. I have a really weird process of writing. I hum to the music before I come up with lyrics. I guess to build like a lyrical platform, kind of where I'm going to go with it. It really sounds ridiculous, but hey, it works. It works for me. I do believe I'm not the only one that does that. But real quick, back to that question. Yeah, not pretty much. Yeah, most of these lyrics I've written it's pieces of me, man. That's my first EP that's almost available now. It's all a part of me, man. A personal part of me. Pretty deep shit. What the fuck, man? You know that's how I feel every morning when I wake up. Oh no, man. No, that's pretty good life, man. It's gonna get better. That's all I can say.
So if you could pick your bill, who would you want on it?
Oh, sorry. Repeat that again. I'm sorry.
If you could pick your own bill, who would you want on it?
Oh, my own bill.
Yep.
Man, I would have to say Aaron Lewis. Maybe not as the country singer, but maybe like Stain. Of course, Seether, man, that'd be cool as hell. I played with some pretty big acts, like a Demon was a good one, and which all of them was at the same show. It was Power Man 5000, Ed PE, man, that was wicked. Them guys, and then Blacklist Regulars was a band that was torn with them, and they was real nice dudes. I still ain't done what he told me to do was like, hey man, you need a manager. I still ain't done that, but if I could tour with a band right now, man, there's so many, but I would say Seether, something like that. Maybe Stained, which they don't get out and tour a whole lot more, but if they was like, call me as a guest act, man, that'd be wicked as hell, man. Be cool.
What about the local scene?
Well, man, this local scene is brutal here in Asheville, North Carolina. I'm kind of segregated to either, it's kind of weird. I love every band here locally in Asheville. I book from the Southern Rock to the. I'm a booking agent too. When I do get some, time to book a show, which I got one coming up June 17th. I ain't even got the bill ready yet, but I like these guys named Fractured Frames. They're way out of my league, man. They're like metalcore, but
Okay.
I like to play with them guys, man. Not all my stuff is soft, but I just got I guess because I got some clean lyrics. It's kind of there's not a whole lot of this alternative bands here in Asheville, North Carolina. So it's kind of hard to get me with the right team. I definitely like this band called Solaris from Greenville, South Carolina. I want to play with them guys again. Tom Hardman, the lead singer, wicked motherfucker. But yeah, I like to play with them guys again. Solaris. Check them guys out, man. They're on YouTube, everywhere, man. They're really, really cool dudes. Solaris. And of course, like, there's some, I'll go back to the local scene. Chaos Among Cattle. I've seen them guys play like 5 or 6 times. I call him my cousin, but maybe not really. Jesse Gonzalez is the lead singer. Wicked motherfucker, man. Melt your skin type music, real fucking heavy metalcore, hard rock, death metal, all in one. They got a good chant song they just released. But yeah, I think they started another gig, which was a previous band called We Kill Kids. They got I think a big backlash years back, but I think it's doing pretty
Yeah,
good
they
now. I'm
did.
really not sure, so I don't want to, comment 100% on them. But Yeah, Chaos Among Cattle, man. That's a wicked fucking band too, man. But yeah, they're pretty cool. And oh yeah, one more, Novo Omega. My old drummers in that band, you know, real good guys. I like to play with them guys too when I'm ready. Right now, I'm not 100% ready to even see a stage right now as a full team. So when that time comes, I'll definitely reach out to these guys and see what's up.
If you can pick one song, if you pick one song that describes you, what would it be?
From any other band or whatever.
Yeah.
Man, maybe Alice in Chains, Down in the Hole, man. Possibly. Alice in Chains, Down in the Hole is a pretty good job. It might kind of signify who I am most of the time. That's about all I got on that one. I'll leave it at that. Down in the Hole.
What was the first concert you ever went to?
Oh man, it was Stone Temple Pilots. I forgot the name of the album, but I was young. I was like 13, 14 with my dad and Ben and this kid, you know, like the friends and family. But man, that was wild, man. I was young. But oh yeah, AC/DC. I think the Ball Breaker, was it the Ball Breaker album? Am I right on that? Ball Breaker. I do believe. I think I seen them shortly. It might have been the same concert. Yeah, it was Stone Temple Pilots. I went to the Skid Row Fest. I think it's Skid Row. No, Crew Fest. 10 years ago. That was cool, man. It was in Charlotte, North Carolina, at the Verizon Amphitheater. I was maybe 28 then. That was fucking pretty cool to see all them bands. I think, man, I forgot who was on that roster. A lot of bands. Yeah, I'm like my mind's off blank right now, but yeah, it was a really cool show. But yeah, brother.
So if you weren't playing
Hey,
music,
I didn't have a chance to say it. It's good to be on the show, man. This is one of many interviews I have to come. So it's good to get out, let people know what's going on with me. I got some. We'll get to that before we get off. Big news, maybe on the horizon for me. So yeah, it's good to be on the show, bro.
Thank you. So if you weren't playing music, what would you be doing?
Man, like I've always done, just carpentry work, which I still do. Just be down banging the nails, man. What the fuck, huh? That's what I thought every morning waking up. That's what I'll be doing if I would be playing the music. I'm always, if I ain't got a guitar in my hand, I'm always either taking, like, to be honest with you, like, some of the songs I've been trying that people have, like, grabbed from me wanting is written quite a while back. Actually wanted me to re-release it because I just locally released it and just went through CD Baby or a couple other companies, but it wasn't getting what it needed. So, you know, this big company called me and I took everything down that I possibly could remember to take things down from. Not been on a radio station, which that's fine. But yeah, I'm having a re-release like 5 songs that I had written years back. But to me, you know, it's really just been pushed around this, you know, Buncombe County, you know, maybe a few streams here and there. It might be old to these people, but you know, it's not to the world. So we're kind of done a world distribution. So it's kind of cool. It's old to me. I'm never burnt out on it. But sometimes I get like worn thin, just kind of making these videos and things this company wants. You know what I mean? Just get burned out on hearing the same stuff for me. But I'll never dislike it. I'll always hold it deep within.
So, what was the favorite music video you made so far?
Uh, I wasn't personally in it, but I bought and I got some free vids from videasy.com and I think Vizimo. I don't want to visit. See, I'm saying them right. Am I saying that right? See, yeah, Vizimo, whatever. I use a bunch of online platforms. I put together. Um, it's called Broken Hearts, which is on YouTube now, and it'll be released on this EP. Pieces of Me, May 20th, 2020. Yeah, May 20th coming up everywhere. But yeah, it's definitely an extended version. It has, you know, some people saying some things about me, that I agreed to put on there. I put it on myself, but I had to ask them for permission. I'm not saying their names. Um, it's pretty much telling me to look in the fucking mirror, and um, I've been a thief before, and not a thief, but 20 something years ago when I was like 18. I might have done some bad things, hurt some family members, and I kind of got a hold of this audio that was sent, to a family member here, and I kind of edited it into this track, and it kind of just felt right with the tone of the music. So it was fun, definitely putting together a Broken Heart. So yeah, that was pretty cool.
So, what is your favorite song to play live and your least favorite?
Man, it's a track called "Done With It All." It was always fun to play, which is out now on Spotify. You can get it anywhere. You can look my name up anywhere now. Busted balls to get me on Google, and I'm finally an official artist on Google now and fucking everywhere. It's been a job. But Done With It All, man, that was I'm not going to say a ballad, but it's a very powerful alternative track I wrote back it was 2020 when we kind of cut the track at Giraffe Studios in Hendersonville, North Carolina. Andy Bishop's the one that runs that place out there, a real good dude. But yeah, that's a heartbreaker, man. It's a pretty powerful track. But yeah, me as a singer playing a guitar on stage, it's hard to have this multiple pedal aspect going on. I've tried it, and man, I just get lost. It's like dropping a deck of cards and trying to pick everything up at one time. So I just stick with a simple reverb sound. Normally I use like a Line 6 PV amps, and I actually took an old crate Dual 12 and broke it down and made a custom cab. I think Crate went out of business, so it's kind of hard to get parts from them guys. But man, the reverb that comes out of that head amp that I bought, this Crate I bought a while back. I just like the reverb that Crate gives. A lot of bigger professional guys don't like it, things like that too well. Maybe not, maybe do. Yeah, but Done With It All, back to that question. Yeah, I like to play that on stage for sure.
I know we flip it around. You can ask me anything at this time.
Okay. What kind of music you like, man? What's your favorite style, genre? And then after that, what's your favorite, band if it's a different genre, something like that?
I listen to I literally honestly listen to everything. Favorite band is Korn, but I listen to pretty much. I listen to everything.
I remember that Korn track that come out, that Korn song that come out. It was like man, it was hard and heavy. It was off their first album. It's the Echoes at the beginning. I forgot all the Korn tracks, but man, I forgot. It's like like I forgot, bro. You might know the concept or the first album tracks that I might be talking about. He's like, "Are you?" Oh yeah, it's like, "Are you ready?" You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, that's Blind.
Yeah, Blonde. Yeah, I remember. Man, I remember when I hit the scene back in the day. Man, it was wild as hell hearing somebody play some shit like that. But I was listening to I watch YouTube a lot, different concerts. But Deftones, man, I seen an old concert from Deftones this morning, and man, they was people like crowd surfing off, like floating towards him and shit. And he would yank them off backstage. Man, them guys, I mean, they was outside, not backstage. This was like in Germany. Um, Man, that was fucking wild. I ain't seen them guys in a long time, but it was pretty cool hearing them guys hit the scene too back in the day, for sure. Deftones. But yeah, Corn, bro. Back on that subject, I don't know if you remember this or not. You remember back in the day when they had you submit artwork for their maybe the Freak on a Leash album? Was it the Freak on a Leash?
It was Issues.
Issue, that's right. I submitted some artwork for that. I remember that, and I didn't make it, but
They came out with
I didn't even make the inside cover. I think the inside cover had like maybe a bunch of entries, but I didn't even make that cover. But hey, I tried though, man. I remember that shit.
Yeah, they have two different album covers that was produced. I think 2 to 3.
One was a string doll, wasn't it? Made out of string.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I remember. I don't remember the other one. Oh, wait, wasn't it? Oh, never mind. Freak on the Leash is the girl walking up the hopscotch ramp.
Yep.
That's right. I don't remember the other one. I remember the string doll. I don't remember the puppet doll. I don't remember the other cover.
So what was the best advice you were ever given?
Man, best advice that I've ever given. It's kind of hard to. That's different scenarios at different times. I've always told people everything's going to be all right, even if we're at their bottom low. Just wake up tomorrow and start again. And if it don't work tomorrow, hell, maybe next week will be a bit, or next year it'll be all right. Life's been rough for me. I can't put anybody in a category. I'm damn sure not better than nobody. Man, yeah, that's about the best advice that I've might maybe is hang on there, hang on tight, and say, what the fuck, bro? It's gonna be all right. I don't know if you can hear my phone ringing or not, but I do apologize if you do hear it. All right, it stopped. I forgot to mute my notifications for the interview, but yeah, my phone was doing something, but it's no big deal. But yeah, man, it's the best advice. I don't even know if that's really advice. That's just like a comforting kind of deal. I guess like, man, it's gonna be all right. If somebody's at the bottom. Advice wise, just it all depends on what I'm giving you advice for. But hey, if it's about musically, just man, steer for your dreams, stay at it, work hard at it, and if you set a goal, that's my main priority. Set a goal, whether it's you want 100 fans or you want get on Spotify, claim your Spotify artist, set a goal, attack it, and you'll finish that goal. It's took me forever, but each little step is a stepping stone I can keep in the yard or sling it out in the trash. So that's the way I see it, man. Heck yeah. But yeah, if anybody's on this channel supporting, me, I did share it a couple times. Definitely check these guys out. I definitely want to say you out there too, brother. Concert Junkies with Rob and John on YouTube. Subscribe, like the channel. I'm always about that share for share type bullshit. So
Yeah.
I definitely independently, I do click on people's links. A lot of people, it's hard to get people like that. It really is a big world. I did find out on sharing and liking things. If you are sharing something, let's say if you're sharing something to Facebook, don't even share a YouTube link. I mean, nobody's really wanting to leave the platform they're currently on to hit another platform unless they're just dying to get on there. So just little things like that, I just kind of learned, just kind of keep them where they want to be. if they're on Facebook, keep it Facebook world. Or, if it's appealing to move them away from the platform they're currently on, man, they'll go for it. But I mean, it's challenging for me to do things like that. I don't know if it is for you, brother, but it is for me.
If you could change one thing of the industry, what would it be?
One thing in the industry, it's a multiple thing. It's I guess the record label aspect, which I know it's hard to get into a record label, like a 360 deal, I guess, where they pay for all. But really, I mean, that's a shitty deal too. You got to pay it all back. I guess the biggest thing I would change, I would make it. I mean, it's not that bad, really, but it is kind of bad. I'm not really deep into the world of everything yet, but just the platforms per se. I mean, it's like Spotify, for instance. It's really hard to get on a playlist. Like I'm on some, work really hard to get on them. But to get on an actual Spotify logo, playlist, you gotta, of course, if you're an artist, get let's see, artist.spotify.com, claim your artist channel, and then you can't. Let's say if I had a song on there for 6 months, they won't even hit that. And if that's the wickedest song you got, it don't matter if you got 10 other songs, they won't even touch that one. You gotta pitch something you ain't released yet. I think that's kind of weird. I think if you had something out for a while, and I think it should still be able to be in the hands of these, curator Spotify guys, but they don't give you that option anymore. I don't know if they ever did, but I would change things like that. Make it easier to get it to the curators, maybe. I don't know. I mean, there's all kinds of ways to get it to these people, but you have to pay and throw $1 at them. Most time you're going to get screwed out of it. So I didn't know, don't send no money to nobody. Do your research. It's definitely a shitty world at some aspects in this music industry, especially online. It can definitely be uncomfortable, especially when the money starts flowing around. Yeah, it's pretty rough all the way around, man. It is, especially for a local, somebody that's writing all original music. A lot of guys that I've been trying to get play, these drummers, they want guaranteed dollar amount I can give them. I can't do that. I mean, there just ain't no way, man. If you not want to do this for the music to make it, I'm not your guy. It's kind of weird how the world spins, but I'm definitely not the redneck. Or sorry, I'm not going to throw a label on that. I'm not like a Bacher bar, musician, man. I've labeled that a few times to let people know, like, I can't guarantee no money to these people, that I'm trying to build. And I understand people's worried about it and want to get paid, but hey, I do too, but I want to make it big. I want to keep it like long term, not like a Friday night, a couple $100, good job, you know what I'm saying? So it's all kinds of things. It's crazy in this world with the music industry, man.
So how do you feel about the pay to play? Is that a big thing in your area? Pay to play, is that a big thing in your area?
Me personally, I've not heard it.
No?
Update me on that. Let me know what that is.
You have to sell so many tickets for you to actually be on the bill.
Oh yeah, I'll say. Oh yeah. Sorry. Yes. Yeah. Placement. Yeah. I have it. I call it like placement, I guess. I can actually pay to be on a bill or be placed into a placement. I think the last one I got in my email was like $3,000. This is back in last summer. That's a lot of money, ain't it? Just to throw out there. Yeah. I mean, they might tell you to get fucked, but I mean, yeah, you can pay your placements, man. I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck's up with that? I mean, damn. But yeah, ticket sales. So far, it's been an online ticket seller. There's one place here in my local town where you get an actual ticket, and I do know it's the Orangeville. Real cool place. There might be a couple more, but I haven't played them. Maybe one. Everybody else is just door sales or online through Ticketmaster or everywhere else. I always do real good at my shows, whether I'm playing or not. And I always take care of the bands that come play for me, whether I'm not playing. Period. Just do it. Do it. This year's been kind of rough, with of course the crazy ass pandemic. That's not even the excuse now. I've been trying to build me as an artist, but yeah, the ticket deal. I've not paid no placement, and I've never really personally done that. I've not had the chance to actually sell a bunch of tickets to be on a bill. That'd be cool as hell, man. I'd try to sell the hell out of them. I'll stick to online. A lot of these venues, they'll normally do it for you. So like throw me online and put me, on God knows everywhere to sell the tickets online. A lot of them don't unless a lot of bands they don't like to ask or like. Normally I try to draw in a crowd, and I even try to make like a promo video and stuff, prior for my shows, especially for like 2 or 3 months back. Just to kind of down give a sample of each band that's coming. That way you kind of feel if you really want to even be there. You know what I mean? A lot of these shows you go through it says like, death metal fuckhead, you know what I mean? The Night of Terror, what I mean? They got this concept. You might not like all these bands. I try to do like a promo of who's going to be there and what it's going to sound like. And going back to the deal about the type of style I am, which is kind of, I guess I'm alternative, maybe like a rage rock, sad as fuck. It's hard to categorize me here in my town with bands. I've had to book a lot of just rock bands with me, Southern rock, which I don't mind that. All good people, nothing bad to say about none of them. But there's not enough of, per se, me type style here where I'm at. So I stand alone, brother. For sure. Hold down. Walk about here a minute. All right. But yeah, brother, ask away, man. I never did ask you from the get go. How long do you normally do these interviews, bro? I never did ask you.
You could go on for a half an hour. It could go for an hour.
It don't matter to me. Whenever you want to call it quits, man. I'm all about it. It don't matter to me. But I mean, we can talk about anything. I do got some pretty cool news coming up. I got, I don't know if I want to even really release it right now, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I'm not really per se signed yet, but it's in the mystical magic of, and people might know him. His name is Carlo Bellotti. He's the CEO of Wormhole Death Records. Just really like my sound, and he even threw it out there like, man, you're bringing back like Lewis style and like Alice in Chains, 10 years, and all these well-known bands bring that sad, which all of them was sad. Not all my songs are like sad. I guess my voice per se is that grungy, sad type sound. But he contacted me and was like, man, because I might even sent him the tracks a while back. But either way, I don't know how he got it. It was through Epictronic Records, which is like a project record label he owns for like people that want to create like, I forgot the genre of that. It's like for creative music artists, just creating like new things. It's really not in the genre. He contacted me through that label and was like, man, I'm just gonna play you on the main label. I think you'll do better that way. And I did a Zoom call the other day with his wife. Her name's Natalie or whatever. And he's like, man, I've never seen Carlo like take an artist under his wing. I mean, if you go to his website right now, even on YouTube, Wormhole Death, it's heavy bands, like fucking Germany and Italy. I mean, I don't even know what these people are singing, wicked fucking bands, but it's all like real death metal, like gothic death, you know what I'm
saying?
Yeah. So I will be the only alternative artist on his label. And all the info is dropping next month, whether it be a yay or nay. And it's all working behind the scenes, with me and all the people from, Wormhole Death and Epictronic. theorchard.com, Auroral Music CD Shop, .com, or online sales, and all kinds of Wormhole Death Japan. Just a whole loop around that I'm getting used to. I mean, having to get used to. I'm not never done a shit like this, man. So it's a learning factor for me, brother. It is, for this happening for me slowly. They said to be patient, things. They got everything ready for me, and I hope we make this happen, man. So that's the big news I wanted to share on this first interview in, I think, 5 months now. So I just wanted to get that out there for sure. So, and the new single as well. I think I did send him all that shit now. But he really likes the new track, and I did. Oh yeah, I recorded that at Obsidian Studios with Brett and Fractured Frames. Just want to give a big shout out to them guys. Black Mountain Swananoa is their home. Their fucking bass shop for the studio. Real good dudes, man. They threw this track together for me. I come out there with an idea I wasn't sure with, and man, they put it together with ease. Well, not 100% ease. I was kind of drunk, at the time a little bit. But man, it went smooth, brother. So I got a studio appointment Saturday to go cut maybe 2 tracks. I'm working on my full album called Wasted Tragedy, and I'm doing this alone, man. Rocking all this by myself except for the drums, throwing that together for me. But right now I'm kind of solo on this whole studio deal, but I'm making it happen because I ain't gonna stop. I ain't gonna wait on people. You know what I mean? It's hard to wait. I can't hit the stage right now. I did do an unplugged show back in November. It got real good. I can do some unplugged stuff, but it ain't nothing like jamming with a team, brother. Yeah, it's been fun though, man. It has, as a musician. It was it ain't been fun all the way from my wife. I put her through hell, and I own that shit. I'll tell everybody. I put Sandra through hell, man, and she stuck right there with me through thick and thin. I've been putting the music first, not 100% first, but it's all I think about. It's just like maybe too much, man. Maybe a little bit. I don't know if you kind of know where I'm standing at with that. It can kind of get a little aggravating. Not for the fan side of it, but just me personally. Not even about sharing the music, just kind of putting things together, whether it be a press video somebody wants or an audio thing for a podcast. I'm doing a lot of that shit behind the scenes I never done before. So it's all new. Even this with you now, man. Definitely new, brother.
What was the best?
Oh yeah, how you been though, man? I mean, how's your things going on your side of it? With I don't know how many interviews you've done with bands. How's that going for you right now?
It's actually going pretty amazing.
Hell yeah, man, that's good. Hell yeah. I'd say back in the day before you had this, you had a goal, and here you are.
I'm getting close to 200 videos already.
Hey, that's cool, man. That's awesome. I stopped working with YouTube. I'm not working. I don't share YouTube enough. I don't guess. It's hard for me to bounce around from place to place. I'm like one man. I'll be on Spotify for a week and then maybe just go back to them for next week or something. That's crazy, bro. There's so much out there. I think we was talking before we cut on there about TikTok.
Yeah.
I think I'm reaching like maybe 800 followers on there quickly. And I think I'm over the threshold where I can go live on there. I ain't even downloaded the app again to even see, and this is months back. I say I am by now. I had to delete it because of space. I ain't got a computer right now. Just simple things like that. Yeah, pretty cool, man. There's so much to work with, man. I don't know if you kind of feel that way too sometimes. There's so much going on from here to there to different apps. It's overwhelming, man.
Oh, it can be sometimes.
Horribly. But yeah, I'm trying to get endorsed by Ibanez right now. I don't know if a lot of musicians know it, but you just can't up and just send them a fucking Gmail like, oh, here's my digital shit and some photos. Hell no, you got to kind of physically send them a copy of your music and then your fucking EPK, electronic press kit for those viewers out
Yeah.
there that don't know what that is. That kind of, gives an idea of who the band is, who they're talking to, who they're fucking with. You got to send them a physical copy of this stuff, with a bio and all that, CDs, sample, and photos. I don't know. They didn't ask for it, but I sent them photos of the guitars I'm working with. Like I got Ibanez there, and a couple more. But yeah, I'm trying to get endorsed by these guys. Not even to get money from them, just to say, because I've always played with an Ibanez and an ESP too. I got an ESP, per camera condition. Every artist play with different instruments down the line, but Ibanez is definitely my go-to instrument. I don't know if he's going to get to that question or not, but maybe that answered that too, man. I like Ibanez. And for those out there knowing, all them photos I throw, man, I do that myself. So every photo I got, it might look like some pros doing it. Hell no. I try to DIY it. That's why they're always so dark sometimes. Maybe because the camera I'm using, maybe because the lighting. I'm not a pro at it, but I have to dim me down. I do some photo editing too. But the one thing I hate, wish I could redo back to the maybe the music industry, but maybe not. It's just the format. I went through CD Baby. I should have picked somebody else. Looking back, this is months back, maybe last year. Nothing bad to say about them. They've done, been good to me and done a good job distributing my tunes worldwide to all the distributors I wanted to be to. You can't, I don't think you can do it with any of them. I can't go back and change the cover art for that particular track because back then, when I submitted that track, my logo wasn't done yet and I really wasn't branded yet. And I just don't like the cover art and I can't take it off her, man. It's like it's haunting me, like internally, but I deal with it. Things like that, little things like that. It's like eat at me, it's like not high def. Photo's pretty cool, but it was an old logo. I was kind of made up spur of the moment to kind of get it out there. But I wish I could go back and change that. Maybe there's a way. Maybe somebody will link something down below this YouTube channel, maybe. But so far, I haven't been able to redo my cover art for Done With It All through CD Baby. So that's the problem I'm having now.
So who did your cover art, yourself?
Yeah, I done it myself. But like I said, I didn't have my logo yet, which is the HLW, looks like the devil horn.
Yeah.
I just had like something I just kind of put together. I didn't even think this is a year ago. I'm learning a whole lot, 365, especially about the formats, distribution companies, and where to go, and playlists. There's so much to take in, but just the cover art, I thought you could at least go back and change that maybe later, but no. So far, everything I've heard from them is, what the fuck, you're stuck with the cover art you made. It just wasn't high res as I wanted it. It's not what I really want. But the only option I have is to take it down completely, and I might do that. Kind of redo it. Because that does matter. I did notice on some of these playlist places, there's even one you can pay for. I forget the name of it. It's playlistme.com or something like that. But they have these people that leave comments, just fans and viewers, and they will leave like comments like, "Man, the music was good, but I really wasn't feeling the cover art." I mean, not me because I'm not on that format. This is me talking about maybe another YouTuber a while back, but I just remember that in my head, like, man, that cover art I got on horrible. But that's just one song. Maybe I can figure out a way to do that.
Yeah, but if you take it down
Like, yeah, if I take it down, like, I really ain't even. I share the fuck out of that song, and the streams ain't real good, and I know why. 'Cause I'm not sinking no money, and it's kind of weird how that is. Spotify works on an algorithm. They kind of, and I think like more than 60% of the algorithm. I got everything else done. I'm an official artist on Spotify. I got my bio done, photos. I'm on playlists. I'm on some pretty good playlists that's built by people. Like 20,000 likes and followers, things like that. But if you're not running an ad, Spotify is not really a human all the time. So they kind of see who's, I guess, what do you call it, weed out the motherfuckers that don't give a fuck. So if you're not pulling an ad, they kind of feel like you don't care. But that's not the issue with everybody. It's not because you ain't got no damn money, man. They throw it out there like that. And that's my problem. It's the money. And with Facebook too, the ad thing. Man, another horrible format for me. Maybe because I don't have a computer and I can't see everything. I've even done the desktop version on a phone or tablet. Is the Facebook business deal? And
Okay.
it's just have you ever been on there?
I have 2 of them, I believe.
Man, I've got it all screwed up. I'm waiting on a phone call from them. Like my personal name, Wes, North or whatever. I'm the admin for my artist page, but then the admin page owns me, my personal page, and then I have another page to try to get rid of it, come back on there. There's like 3 pages with 3 different assets. It's just so confusing in there, man. I'm just now learning. I get so mad, bro, when I hit that page. I'm like, fuck this. I'm not even getting on there today. I ain't doing it. Nothing bad to say about Meta and all them guys. Or I guess, is that how you say that? That's the new name, Meta? Is it Meta now?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But, I'm not saying nothing bad about the company and throwing anybody out under the bus. Man, make it dumbass friendly. That'll make a version for people that don't know shit about it, especially an artist, an artist, maybe top version or something that's just pushing a particular top product, whether it be music or a merch shirt. So I got my merch and everything, my shop finally up, Here Lies Wes, Facebook. It's on my page, view shop and all that. Man, what a job, brother. That was a job, man. That was a job. That was like a milestone for me. It took like 2 months. Well, I didn't get on there every day, off and on 2 months, just to get my shop active because I had it under my personal name. It's kind of weird, and it even haunts me now because like when I go to my personal page, I have to go over, and it's like my Here Lies Wes is the business. I just don't like the way. I don't know if yours looks the same, but I don't like the way that my business page looks compared to my personal page. I mean, are you getting the same? Do you have that? Is your Facebook? Do you have like a separate? And it's like you can go to your main page, hit the 3 tab top, and it'll say your other pages. Is yours the same?
Yeah, I have my personal page and I have the 2 other pages.
I got you. I just don't like the way that looks, and I mean, not the way it looks, but just the way it's like segregated from like your personal page. Hey, you get friends, post a fucking story. The other one's kind of weird to me. I don't know if you're just set up like that, but it's not all like there for you to get like personal page. I don't know. I just think through the phone, it's a mother, but maybe on a PC it might be a little better to to see all aspects of what you're trying to do there, which I do hit like desktop view and get to see that. And it's like real little. You're like zoom in, but you know what I mean. It's just kind of a pain to get all that figured out. It really is, man. So that's the struggle for me. If you want to know, it's the business part of Facebook right now. For my band page is like, it's like killing me, bro.
So do you have
where I
anything?
stand at for. Go ahead. I'm sorry about that, brother. Go ahead.
So do you have any gigs lined up at the moment?
I have a gig. I hope I get it ready. It's June 17th at 27 Club, Asheville. North Carolina, and so far all I got is a wicked band called The Test the Throne. And they're from Greenville, South Carolina, I do believe. I'm not going to say 100%. I don't know if all of them are. Way fucking heavier than me. That's back to that. Maybe I just don't know everybody in Asheville yet. Of course I don't. It's a big county, big world. But it's hard to book bands similar to me. And if I do find them, they've already got too many shows lined up in here in Buncombe County. Steer away from that club, period, for their own personal reasons. But yeah, June 17th, the tickets are $10. I got 4 bands coming. One of them might be me. And if I ain't ready by then, I'll book another band and just, free for all, man. I mean, it's, it'll be for the bands, and I'll just show up just to show my face, because I do book bands here. I've booked a lot of bands here in Asheville and from Greenville and Virginia. On the East Coast, I've run them through here when I can. There's a lot of per se booking agents that actually are the booking agent for these venues. There's also these side cats like me that'll be in good with these venues and line these big shows up that do well, and they contact you back like, man, you're doing. I mean, some of these people say I'm doing better than their own fucking booking agent. Line something up, brother. So I try to throw not too many here. My last one was back in November, and it was an acoustical jam. It was a band called Bad Karen. It was a substitute. It was their first acoustical jam ever. Used to be Forefront, Darren, all them guys, real good dudes. It's called Bad Karen. YouTube everywhere, Spotify. So, like a real rock, real cool dude, just a good Southern hard rock band is how I see it. But yeah, June 17th, man. The Test the Throne. So far, here lies Wes. I am working with a couple drummers, guitar players in the working, but I'm not going in there half cocked this time because I'm using plugins, and I'm using some more digital type aspects to my sound this time. So that's a little more to what I'm wanting to do this time than what it was with my old team. Nothing bad to say about them guys, but I'm just not going in just regular. I mean, of course, instruments and a regular rig. It'll be more some digital aspect, you know what I mean? Some ambient shit in the background, and a story to tell in between some of the tracks, not all of them, but if you kind of know where I'm getting with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, June 17th, man. The event is not yet up. It will be by this weekend. It'll be everywhere. Digitally, where you can get a ticket, buy a ticket, eventbrite.com, Ticketmaster. It'll be on all that. It won't be a physical ticket. No, it's not a big venue. It's a really cool, chill place, man. Drinks are cheap, and the jam. You go walk past the bar and it's in the back. They kind of segregate it. Like you can go in the bar and chill and drink for free or pay their own deal, whatever they're charging, but you pay a separate deal to go see the bands. So they kind of separate it, but hey, it works as its benefits too. Definitely pretty cool. Hell yeah, man. It's been fun, brother. Thanks for having me on. Seriously.
Thank you for coming.
If you don't mind me asking, I ain't saying nobody cancel for tomorrow, whatever. Who you got coming up next? Who's your next interview? Or team or band or artist?
I'll be announcing that. Actually, I'll be announcing that later tonight.
Oh yeah. Cool, man. Is it at least a little piece? Is it musically, of course, a musical band, or just individual?
Tire band.
Oh yeah, man. Cool. Well, I've seen some of your videos, not all of them. You got some good guys on there. I think you might have done Nova Omega.
I have.
With Nestor.
Yep.
Bigger, yeah, nice dude, bigger deal. I think he still got his beard going on. Real good dude. Yeah, I like all them guys, man. But yeah, man, Nova Omega. That's a really cool job band, man. Really cool. Yeah, I knew them guys. I'm not sure if it actually was, but I got the flyer maybe in there. It's on my social media. Of course, I got one here. Let's see, what's this right here? This is shit. Oh, the Gray Eagle, Asheville, North Carolina.
Okay.
It's a pretty old 2019. Yeah, but I was in a band called Isles of Jane Doe. It's at the bottom. We played with like Shrunken Heads, Tombstone Highway that night. Man, that was cool as hell, man. That show, man. It's hard to get in there. You gotta kind of know people to kind of get in there. I guess you just can't be like, I got a band, I'm going to Gray Eagle, unless you're like really good or maybe promoted or something, maybe. But no, it took a little bit to get there. I ain't saying like jumping there easy for me. It worked out a little bit, man. That was some bad aspects on my end, I wasn't ready. A member or two there, but that shit happened, man. What the fuck? What the fuck, Rob?
So what? So fun question here. Last Supper scenario. Who's your 12 people at your table?
Oh, shit. 12. I don't even know if I even like 12 people. Of course, my family. You talking about something bad happened? Or just like a bad scenario?
No, I said Last Supper scenario.
Oh, Last Supper. Man, I would want to keep it the same, but take away maybe Paul and throw me right in there, man. Yeah. But nah, man, my family, man, Sandra and Christian, Austin, Gage, my little man, he's 4. And then my dad, it's just family. Everybody at the family, because that shit don't happen. I don't know if it happens. It might happen to a lot of people. I don't know if it does for you, but family get-togethers are a thing here, man, on my end. So that'd be pretty cool. Friends and family, man. Not anybody, famous. You know what I mean? Maybe, fuck, I don't know. Famous person, bro? I don't know. I don't know, bro. I like this cat on YouTube, man. His name is Jared Dines, man. He's a real wicked fucking guitar player. You ever heard of him?
No, I haven't.
Wicked as hell, big YouTuber. Into that fucking wicked degen. He had like a custom guitar made for him with like 30 fucking strings or 20, however much. I think it'd be cool as hell for him to sit down, table or not, just to fucking hang out, have him like, and sing for that dude, man. He throws together some wicked tracks. I think he's got a band, or I don't know if it's a band or not, but I don't even know this guy's name. You might. Who's a colored guy? I'm not racist at all, bro. That used to be the singer for Killswitch Engage. I forgot his name.
Howard.
Howard, that's it. He done just a couple weeks ago. It's Jared Dines and a Howard guy. They're doing a song because Jared's got a studio, so there's nobody in the video but him and Howard. But man, it's like a metalcore top track, and they're making fun of it. It's like a country music video, but it's metalcore. A whole nother acoustic shit. Real cool dude. But yeah, man, Jared Dines. I'd like to hang out with him one time and sing for him on a track that he created. I'd say that'd be that'd be a highlight of my life, man. He definitely got a big YouTube channel. It's called Jared Dines. You might check it out one time, bro. He's wicked, man. And yeah, it'd be awesome, bro. Jared Dines dinner table. Come on with it. Hit me up, Jared. Hit me up. Yeah.
So do you have any messages you want to say to your fans?
I want to say to my fans, man, thank y'all for making that transition from my old page maybe to my new one. And if you ain't made that transition, you just see the same old deal out there. It says, waiting to to converge. I'm not even. It's canceling out. But to really be deep about it, a lot of them say, "Man, I like your voice, I like your music. Thanks for bringing back that." I hate to even bring it up, that Aaron Lewis in the top sounds thing. That's cool though, man. If you want to put me in that genre or that category, hey, that's awesome. But yeah, thanks for hanging on. And what's coming up next is going to be a chest buster. I got some new merch coming out. It's of course my logo, solid black unisex shirts, sweaters, hats, anything. I'm trying to come up with different ideas for merch. So some of you fans got some ideas, they'll drop a link, drop whatever a comment, like custom drumsticks, hats, of course. It's different. I'm trying to come up with like a different type of merch. You know what I'm saying, brother?
Okay.
And of course shirts, but yeah, for the fans, man. Hey, thanks for hanging on. Check my new EP's dropping May 20th this year on Spotify and fucking everywhere. And also the Never Fall track. I'm hitting the studio here coming up Saturday just to keep you informed. Working on this wicked song that I did. I already cut this one track called Black Winter. I'm going to recut it and then cut this other song that nobody's never heard before. A whole new sound. I might put it in the metalcore category, so definitely some new sounds coming from me. So just brace yourself. Remember, you ain't alone, man. If you got depression, anxiety, I'm definitely hell driven on that. I got it bad. Just remember out there, you ain't alone. And you're not alone in that depression and anxiety battle, man. It's everywhere, and it's definitely here with your alternative artist right here. Yeah, man.
So I would like to, at this time, thank you for your time. And this will be on Facebook and YouTube, by the way.
Awesome, bro. All down. If you don't mind, I'll down drag it over to my page and down
That's
the category of what I've been a part of, brother. So another chapter of the book.
Thank you and have a great night.
You too, brother. Thanks.